Welcome to Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. Today we're filming Sponge Docks tourist area of Tarpon Springs. We are all the way at one end of the street and we're going to take a walk and head down to the other end and show you both sides. I don't want to say the name of the street because I'll chop it up, but it's something like Duquesnes. That across the street used to be the aquarium, which has now moved to a new location. It's not on the Sponge Docks. Okay, we're going to go into some of the shops, but not all of them. Here we have a shop dealing with just hot sauce, spices and hot sauce. Here's our first look at some sponges. And those are $7.99. Got some more sponges. There will be sponges all up and down this street, all different sizes, and all pulled out of the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, there's different places to park. There's lots of lots like this one here that are $5 each. But if you look in the background up there where those cars are, you can park on some of the streets surrounding this area for free. Just have to walk a little further. Here's a shop with shirts, tie-dye shirts. Kind of a beach theme in here. Clothing.
And no glue required, but feel it, it's pretty sturdy when it's all put together.
I've put some other ones together. That's why he was teasing me about it.
This is kind of a gift shop. There's a lot of shops. We won't go in all of them, but a lot of shops that look like this. Clothes and gift shop type items. And a lot of soap. You're going to find a lot of handmade soap
I bought my cousin the Darth
down
Vader
here.
head. He called me up, big Darth Vader fan. He broke one little tiny piece, he bent it too far and it snapped off.
Yeah.
He called me up, he was over
All
the
right.
He said, "You're 47 years old, don't call me up crying."
That's passion.
Yep. This is yours too?
No,
Just this.
only this.
Okay.
Yeah, there are more hats over there. Okay.
Gloria's gift shop.
My man. I don't know if I came in there.
And the same type theme. Next we'll take you to the Hellas Bakery, which is very famous here in Tarpon Springs. Right next to the bakery is the restaurant. They have very well-known Greek desserts in here. We'll give you a look at some of them. Lots of cookies. They're well known for the baklava. There's the baklava. It's see how much that is. Let's see the price on it. Cake looks really good.
You're welcome. Hi, folks. How are you today?
Hello. There's some of the baklava. And down here they have ice cream. You just tell them what you want and they'll get it for you. And then over here is the restaurant. We'll take a quick look at the restaurant. And it's full of, pretty crowded today. All kinds of great Greek specialties in there. And that's a quick look at the bakery. Here's the main entrance to the restaurant. And here's some of the specials today. If you come to the Sponge Ducks, definitely go to the bakery and get something. After we finish this video, we will be going back. Here's a store selling more handmade soaps. You can't smell it, but it smells really good. Even cigars here. Hand rolled, probably mostly from Tampa, actually. Don't think they're allowed to sell Cuban cigars anymore. Another gift shop. There's some sponges. I'll show you the sponges. A very good selection. Sponges at different prices, different sizes. Again, it's just one shop after another. Here's another one. Very similar theme. Again, a wall of sponges. And the Captain. And the Captain is for sale. $249.
No.
Again, they're very similar. A lot of the stores very similar. More of a high-end jewelry store here. There's some people coming back from a sponge tour. Sponge diving tour, that is. I'll take a quick walk through here.
Thank you.
This is kind of like a little mini shopping center. Again, you can see the different stores are kind of sponge themed gift shops. There's a clothing store back there. There is a candy store back there called the Candy Barrel, where you pay for the candy by the pound. Just pick whatever you want. And they weigh it, and that's how much you pay. Another clothing store here. College Boutique, that's closed. More gift shops. Here's the Pelican gift shop. And it looks like leather, Columbia Leather and Emerald Outlet. Like a lot of purses and leather products. And we'll head back out to the street now. Okay, I wanted to show you on the other end of the shopping mall, this is Mama's. Mama's Authentic Greek Cuisine. This is a very famous, well-known restaurant also in this area, so I highly recommend coming here too. And again, it's right, I'll pan around. There's the shopping mall that we were just at. And here's Mama's. And we'll head on down one of the side streets. The side streets have a lot of nice shops too, so as you're walking down the main street, don't forget to go down the side streets. So here's Mama's. There's Costa's. Costa's is another very good restaurant. I would highly recommend Costa's too. Eaten there many times, it's very good. And again, it's on the side street, so you have to look for that. And there's the Agora Food Market. Unfortunately, the frozen yogurt place went out of business. And here's a sponge gift shop. Again, a lot of these stores you'd miss if you don't go down the side streets. And this store has handmade soaps and other items. I bought a lot of Christmas presents and other gifts in these stores. You can see all the way back there, there's all the soap. It's a clothing store. Now we're back on the main street, which again, I don't want to chop up the name of it. I'll ask somebody how to pronounce it. Again, very similarly themed store. Clothes, t-shirts, and always sponges. Here's another restaurant. Another gift shop, clothing store. And here's a t-shirt shop. And that pretty much does this side of the street. There's one more gift shop here. We'll show you one thing though. Right on the corner there, there's a big restaurant. That's that large building there. That's a restaurant. It used to be Papa's. Papa's was very famous. It has since been sold. I'm not sure. I believe it is still operating as a restaurant. I don't know too much information about it, but that might be something to look into as a possible dining option. Now, this is Doc's Waterfront Bar and Grill. You can dine out on the water. So we have crossed the street. Now we're going to walk back to where we started from, just on the other side of the street. We have another place, Yanni's Greek Cuisine. We're also selling tickets for the different cruises that go out of here. There are boats leaving pretty much on the hour, and they will do either a dolphin sightseeing tour or a sponge diving demonstration. They usually last about an hour, and they're all about $10 or $12. Now we're going to go inside the Spongerama Sponge Factory. This has been here for a long time. It says since 1968. It's kind of sort of a museum and a gift shop. It's a good place to get your picture taken here. And we'll go inside. So as you can see, it's like a gift shop. We will take you in. It's a little dark in here. And this is a good starting point when you come to the Sponge Docks, just to get a little history. They have a film here. This is the same film they've been showing for years. It's plenty of seating, it's air conditioned, and the film just runs over and over again, so you can come in halfway through it and just leave when you get back to where it started. And then here's all the sponges and gift items. Pretty much like the other gift shops that we've been to. And that takes care of the Spongerama. There's also deep sea fishing offered out of here. Probably leaves in the morning. I would guess it would be about half, it says here half day and full day. They'd probably leave in the morning, and then the half day probably goes out twice a day. The full day would be leaving early in the morning and then coming back late in the afternoon. And there are other deep sea fishing places all around Tarpon Springs area. Here's the Dolphin Adventure. This is where you would buy the tickets.
Okay.
I'm not Dan or whatever you call it.
And there's the Spongerama cruise line. And you go inside that building to buy your tickets for that sightseeing cruise. And here's another another restaurant. Bee trees on the water. And here's a sponge shop. Hi. How are you? Good. Have a good assortment of sponges in here. Mostly clothes. And there's the water. Good day. All the shops and restaurants on this side of the street are on the water. This is one of the sightseeing boats right there. And down there is one of the ones heading out. And this water leads to the Gulf of Mexico. So this little stretch of the street is just all the sponge boats. Fishing boats, sponge boats. Most of these you can charter, deep sea fishing or sightseeing.
Yeah, but he did that. I think he had the whole race done.
Again, this area is known for sponge diving. And here we have a statue of a sponge diver. And there's a tourist boat coming in. I'll show you that right there. This is Spongerama boat. It's pretty full. Again, it's only about $10 or $12 for about a 1-hour trip. They talk about the history of the sponge docks. Some of them actually give a demonstration, a sponge diving demonstration. But I believe most of them are just sightseeing. And they always try to find a dolphin. And here's a rather large one coming in, the Two Georges. So you have several options. There's another one getting ready to fill up right in front of the Two Georges.
Gabby, get back.
And here's another gift shop. This one has a lot of postcards. It's more of a traditionally themed gift shop. Lots of souvenir type items. Necklaces. Keychains. Give you a quick look at everything. And shells here. And it's air conditioned, which is nice. And the Two Georges boat that just pulled in, it's actually a deep sea boat. Now here's one of the dolphin sightseeing boats. But the Two Georges over there, as you can see by that sign, that is a deep sea ship. And there's their sign right there. So you can pretty much do a little bit of everything in one day here at the Sponge Docks. They even have here the fudge factory. And then we're now back at the end of the strip. And this is kind of like a little mall, like little boutique type stores. There's a spice and tea store here. There's another gift shop. Spices and herbs. And tea. Another gift shop. And here's a wine tasting shop. Let's see if we can look through the window. The shell shop. While they sell shells, it looks like they sell a little bit of everything else too. Sweets and treats, licorice from around the world. It's the olive oil company. Any kind of olive oil you want. And the House of Jerky. And then we have a coffee and ice cream shop to finish things off. What a better way to end your day. It's like an old-fashioned ice cream shop. And we're back here at the aquarium, which has moved. It's more like in the downtown area now. And that does it for the Sponge Docks. There are a few more stores down that way, but they're not as close to each other as the rest of the shops. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. We also recently posted a video on shopping in the downtown Tarpon Springs area. And hit the thumbs up button. If you subscribe, like I said, you'll be notified of more videos that we'll be doing. We'll be trying to do more videos from all over Florida. We just started with this one, specializing in small towns.